Annyeonghaseyo from Korea. Welcome to next matchup. Today we're cooking Miyeok Naengguk. Miyeok Naengguk is oi, which is cucumber, miyeok, which is seaweed, naeng, which is cold, and guk, which is soup. So it's a cold cucumber soup with some seaweed in it. So the plan today is I filmed this. I'm at the top of this beautiful mountain here, right in South Korea, and I'm going to run back down the hill and enjoy a delicious cold bowl of that cucumber soup I just talked about. To cook this though, it's actually really easy. You basically take your ingredients, slice them up, put them in a bowl with some water and some ice. Watch the video, I'll show you how to make it, and I'll show you how delicious it looks. And you've just got back home after a long run. Alright, I better get down this hill because I'm hungry. See yas. Summer in Korea means cucumbers. They're cheap, abundant, and at their most delicious during the summer months. In addition, it is really hot in Korea during summer, so having some sort of seaweed and a cold dish like this can return a lot of those vitamins that you're going to lose from sweating so much. Just make sure when you prepare your dried seaweed, put a lot of water in there. It's going to suck up that water and you don't want to have not enough water. So let that soak as well for about 30 minutes, and that should make sure that all that delicious seaweed has sucked up that water. In this bowl I've prepared some water. We're going to use this as the base. Use these Dashima pieces to add a little bit more flavor to our dish, especially since we're using seaweed as well. It's going to be perfect. Put that to the side and we'll come back to that later. Cucumbers in Korea are a little bit thorny. I mean, they're not real thorns, but you don't want to have them in your dish anyway. So use the back of the blade to give them a quick wipe down and get rid of that. Obviously, well, washing them beforehand, of course. I'm going to use 2 cucumbers for this, but it's up to you. Use more cucumbers or less cucumbers. It really is about how much you like cucumbers. You can just slice these up as well. I've just got this lovely grater or peeler that does it for me. So handy, especially for this dish. Make sure they're not too long. It's not spaghetti we're cooking here. Well, we're not even cooking it. It's not spaghetti we're preparing here. It's cucumber. So it should be sort of a little bit short, and of course not too short either. Add your salt to this and you're going to let it sit, and the water is going to come out of our cucumbers. We're sort of brining the cucumbers here, but you're also going to keep that water for later. All that salt and flavor we can still put and return into the dish later on. We just want to get some of it out of the cucumber and we'll use it later. I'm going to add a little bit of red pepper. This is optional. I find the red pepper has a slight kick to it even with the seeds removed, and it also adds a beautiful red color. So I tend to always add a little bit of red pepper when I'm creating this dish. To get the seeds out, just do like this. Put in a bit of water, or do it under some running water if you want to make it a little easier, and remove the seeds. There we go, look, easy, getting rid of them. It'll still be a little bit spicy, so keep that in mind, but in the end of the day there's so little or so few of this red pepper in it that it really doesn't matter. You're not going to have this super spicy dish, especially with the seeds out. Slice them nice and thinly and they're ready to go. Now if you're an onion fan, add more onion. I'm going to use half an onion here, and I'm just going to sort of slice it up thinly. Really is up to you. I'm not a big onion fan, but I do want a little bit in there. But you want some type of onion, so add that in. Look at my seaweed. Look, told you it's going to suck in all that water. Oh my, that's a lot of seaweed. So we're going to blanch this for 1 minute. Do not overcook this. Be very careful about that, it'll get mushy. And then run it under some cold water. That's the part I'm not showing there. Get it cool, because I'm touching with my hands. So if it was too hot, I wouldn't be able to do this. So I've run it under cold water, and now squeeze out. Get rid of all of the water from in there, as much as you can. And now we're going to slice it up. If you've got a little bit too much water in there when you do this, the water will dilute the sauce and your everything will be a bit bland. In addition, depending on what type of seaweed you're using, it can be in very long, thin strips, and you don't want that. You want small pieces. So I'm just going to slice it into small pieces. Easy. That's ready to go though. At the start of the video, I said we're just going to throw everything in a bowl. This is the fun part. But do take those out. Those don't taste very nice. So get rid of the Dashima. You don't need that. It's done its job. and you'll see there's sort of like this, I'm going to use the word slimy, but that's not the right word. It's got this beautiful texture of sort of flavor that's now in that water. Add in our seaweed, get all of it in there. Let no piece of seaweed go to waste. There's the brine from my cucumber. Add that in too. And now for the flavor. You can adjust as you go. So I've given a hint of what I do based on how much water and ingredients, and I tend to get a really good flavor from this, but you should always taste it and sort of see how you feel. Depending on if you have too much seaweed or more cucumber or less water, the sort of sauces you're using, it's going to taste a little bit different. So give it a good mix. This is the fun part. Look at the beautiful color. And we're almost done, but like I said before, we've always got to taste it. So give it a quick taste, see if it needs anything, and if you have to add sort of more flavor, I recommend salt. If you add in more soy sauce at this stage, it might change the color of it, get a darker sauce, and you don't really want that. So try to use salt to season if you can, or adding some more vinegar if you want a little bit more flavor from that. Now remember, it's naengguk. Naeng means cold, so we need cucumber. Not cucumbers, we need ice. Throw the ice in there and give it a good mix when it's ready to serve, of course. You can actually keep this in the fridge for quite a while. I love being able to pull this out after a run or after a really hot day and then just add a few more cucumbers to the dish that I'm going to eat at the time. Let's see how this tastes. Alright, just back from the run and look at this. Can't wait to eat it. Okay, let's eat this thing. That's so refreshing. Now, this is a great way to eat seaweed because it's sort of mixed in with that cucumber. They have very similar textures and both are very delicious and refreshing. So I'm going to eat this a little quietly. It's early in the morning. Wife's in bed, so gotta be quiet today. Hope you enjoyed the video, and as always, I cook a new Korean dish every week, as well as share a little bit about living in Korea. So check out some of the other videos, let me know if there's anything you want me to cook, and have a great day. 안녕히 계세요. See ya.